well, the YouTube true crime and everything else. And my brain's a little warped tonight. Oh man. Yeah, I need a little headrest. So I'm going to mention this case due to the fact that they were commenting on my Lawson. I hate to say this, Brian Lawson. The Lawson case where he went missing. There's some things I'm going to go over in that comment that was said. But they mentioned this person. And here we have another case almost similar to the Alyssa Lamb case. Or Lamb. This is, of course, another, Kenneka Jenkins. And she was seen stumbling, supposedly drunk, supposedly made it to a freezer, locker freezer, or I would call it a walk-in freezer. And whoever don't know what that is, and I used to work in the restaurant industry, it is a pretty large door that you pull open and walk in to grab food, frozen stuff, right? This is a strange, bizarre case. And how this girl got in the freezer and why she even would have access to it is the question. It was in a kitchen that was supposedly closed down in a motel or rented by a restaurant at some. But usually when restaurants close down like it was supposed to be, everything should be locked. And for someone not to lock that way, and supposedly this is the last surveillance camera screenshot image, of course, of the hallway that led to that kitchen. Now, in my eyes, like the Alyssa Lamb case, or Lamb, I hate to say that, Lamb, I believe it is, Lam. Yeah, Lamb is with a B, but Lamb. She too was at a hotel, wandered around, and of course, ended up killed. Now I'm yet to find out what hotel this is, where it is, every little thing I could find or look into this case deeply. But and I will put the article I read, well, I don't know if I can do that, the Wikipedia articles stink, because they don't let you copy their links, but I will find something. The lawyer said that freezer did not have a lock on it. And the hotel, of course, is all about being uncooperative. Of course, they don't want to get sued. But I think this is another case of maybe a inside killing. This girl also was seen hugging on a man or something, an acquaintance, at a party. The party, and this supposedly was the last time she was seen. This is just a screenshot. I believe it might have been like 2 in the morning, 2 a.m. or 3 something a.m., something crazy like that. And for this, these motel deaths, hotel deaths, whatever you want to call them. And this, I believe, happened in 2017. So yes, and here we have another surveillance camera. I think the motel wasn't giving up the surveillance, but yet this part of the building had no surveillance. Go figure. Here we go with that, no surveillance. where, you know, in my eyes, any type of place, especially when it leads into a restaurant. And what do you if you get thieves that walk through and want to steal something? Whether or not that freezer, I think it was supposedly said to be off, you know, whatever the hell case may be. Everything was just, of course, strange. You know, you got these people out here wandering around drunk, having parties. You know, I know I've been in hotels and stuff like that and walked into places and, hey, that place is closed, and immediately was directed. And, you know, you can easily be like somewhere and get, oh, that's closed, don't go over there, you can't. Even in places of, you know, not even motels. Just anywhere you can immediately, right, be somewhere and walk somewhere where you don't. Oh, that's what it was. I was also in a flea market not too long ago. And I didn't know they didn't have the thing blocked off, and I was walking behind the counter. But it looked like an aisle, you know. And immediately I got shooed out of there. I didn't know what the... You ain't got no signs up. But the main thing in this case is that they didn't find a lot of drug and alcohol in her. But they found the medication. Oh, no, yeah, they didn't find a lot. Yeah, that was said it right, of alcohol and drugs. I mean, she was drinking. I don't think they found any drugs, but they found a type of medication for epilepsy. Seizures, yeah. And why in that article didn't say if she suffered anything, you know, of epileptic seizures. So I think, honestly, with this case, whoever she ran into, and she was drinking, she did drink quite a bit, but they say when you mix this epilepsy seizure medicine with alcohol, right, it does not do you well. And I think someone slipped her something in a drink, and she was trying to find help and wandered off, right, and got murdered. So this could be, you know, some type of serial killer, of course, in my eyes, or just someone that likes to do things stupidly like that. You know, it reminds me of that, the movie White Chicks, you know, and Terry Crews in it. And he's talking to that, you know, the white kid at the bar. Oh, slip this in her drink, trying to get, you know, get one of them date rape drugs. And, you know, it was cool how they did it. And Damon Wayans, I believe, no, not Damon Wayans. One of the Wayans brothers, I forgot his first name. I think he's like the younger one. You know, he swapped the drinks out. And the other guy, Terry Crews, got the friggin', you know, the pill. So he's out there dancing like a maniac, taking off his shirt, looking like a complete buffoon. But if someone looks up on drugs, looks up on what it does, most likely I think someone had it out for this girl. Or she was just in one of them motels, like the Cecil Motel with Elisa Lam. And right, unfortunately, met her demise. So, I mean, yeah, that is one thing you gotta look out for in life, man, is, you know, I'm watching my view right now, you know, I keep my eyes open. You don't know who's gonna come up on your back and, you know, take you out, especially if you're a woman. See a vulnerable woman, and stuff like this happens, especially in them motels, man. And them house a lot of evil, wicked, sick, demented people, boy. It's sick out there, I tell you. Very sick. And for stuff like this to happen, and they, of course, have it down as an accidental death. So, once again, no foul play. But, right, what was seizure medication doing in her body? Don't mix well with alcohol. I mean, there's the bombshell question. Did the parents know of her having seizures? Or did she have seizures? It doesn't even say. And it's like, and the family hasn't even came out. Like I say, though, I haven't gotten really into the story, but I gotta look into that to see if the parents ever talked about her having epilepsy seizures and taking medicine for that. And, if she didn't, well, there you go. This is foul play. And the lawyer did say, like I said, with the freezer door, that it was checked or something, and it got properly checked. And that door I believe, did not have a lock on it. Or there was something in the picture or something that they had was the wrong door. So, yes, and there you go again with the fishiness of, missing surveillance. No surveillance in that area, and maybe wrong pictures taken. It wouldn't be the first time that a hotel motel comes up a death trap. And just like the Henry Holmes Chicago hotel death trap, specifically made to lure in people and lead them to their demise of staircases with no, with just a door and no entrance, or tunnels that lead you into something that ain't there, and it was sick. And I can just imagine who or what is running this motel. And comes up accidental. It's not an accidental when you get medication in your body that shouldn't be there. Now, if she did happen to have epilepsy seizures and took that medicine and did the stumbling of her own, but still, why is she wandering around the motel? Witnesses say she was seen around the clerk's desk too, so she was wandering, and I think she might have needed help. She knew it, but obviously no one gave it to her. And that's just insane. Once again, you see someone stumbling, wouldn't you, as a courtesy, or wouldn't you, to save other guests or make other guests time spent in a hotel not to be looking dangerous or bizarre, or you want to go up to this person, hey, you all right? And for that not to happen or not be put in the article either, insane, just insane. If you work I worked at a restaurant, people got sick or did something or were doing stuff and starting stuff, and I'd be immediately right at that table or in the incident and breaking it up, or, hotels ain't different. I mean, I did work in a hotel for about 4 months and met some strange people. I was a housekeeper, but, it just wasn't for me. I kept getting, I never did in hotel rooms, so, I was getting harassed. You're too slow. It's like, oh, yeah, whatever. But, whatever, right? But these motels, man, and the stories behind any of them. I even seen a sign, probably be revealing myself in a couple of days where I am. But there's a sign that says, in a number, that at a hotel, and it says, if you notice any kind of type of prostitution ring, child trafficking ring, or anything else of abnormal, they would give you a number to call now. And I'm going to get taking a picture of that one day. But yeah, right there, bang, at a hotel. And what needs to be done these days? But this poor girl lost her life because either she was drugged or, took medication, alcohol over her limit. But I think there's foul play in this, because like I said, where's the family telling, saying that she didn't take this stuff? Even though, I mean, the lawyer's talking about the door and how the door looked, but why ain't there anything about her having epilepsy seizures and the medicine in her? There's nothing in the article I read in Wikipedia on that subject. That right there is the main thing to me, not to freeze a friggin' door. How the hell she get that drug in her if she don't have that, is the question. So I gotta look more into this. I think the person for this, and I am gonna do a little more on what they explained in a comment on the Lawson case. I keep calling him Brian, but that's Brian, the other guy that got lost. But the Lawson case. And they came up with some good information on that they came out and read, but I'm going to go over that sometime soon, check it out. Also, this person think that the Lawson case had more law enforcement involved. What is with the law enforcement? And then you got the other guy commenting, talking about the satanic cult in the police force, and some, not all, but it's crazy out there. It's getting crazy. And stuff like this. People looking into other cases, missing person. Everybody gets away with it. I think this is definitely like the Lisa Lam case. Definitely. Someone's out there doing this stuff. Hell, maybe they're popping from hotel to hotel. Serial killer. Doing strange stuff, folks. Something to think about. Real interesting. Till the next video, be safe, take care, and always beware. Man, you don't want to end up like this. Let's give this poor girl a moment of silence. Other than that, folks, really keep your eyes open in this world. Really. Out.